Hey, good morning, everyone. It's your boy Anthony right here in the garden, checking out the highlight of the day. I want to go ahead and show you one of my pride and joys in the garden is a project I've been working on for quite a number of years now. Probably I think started back in 2020 or something like that. We'll double check on one of my first grafts and see what date it is on there. I'm not too sure, but we'll go ahead and double check that, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so here we have it. This is my multi-grafted citrus tree. It definitely has more than 21 varieties grafted onto it. Let's see if we can do a head count today, but for now let's go ahead and just get into some of the more established ones, like this one. It's a beautiful kind of straight up standout here variety here, or I should say cultivar. This is a variegated pink eureka lemon. You can make a pink lemonade with this one. It's got some lemons coming in along the way right here. They're nice lemons too. They're very good. Actually, I have one that's more developed on the other side, which I'll get to in just a moment. Right above here, you see these are LIMEQUATs, or to be more specific, a EUSTIS LIMEQUAT. LIMEQUAT. Let me see when I grafted this. I don't think I put a date on this one, but I put a date on this one. Oops, sorry guys. Where am I recording here? Alright, says. Oh man, did I not put a date on here either? Sorry, I didn't put a date on all of them, but I did put on some of them, which are the same. So this one's hard to read too. They've been here so long, they're all like dirty. Hold on. Oh wait, 2022. Okay, so maybe it was 2022 when I started grafting. I'm not too sure. Cause this is one of the first ones I did. As you can see, it's ticking pretty well. Where is the graft line? Shoot. I don't even know where the graft line is, because this is, it gotta be here somewhere. It's right here. This is the graft union right here, I believe. And then we got flame grapefruit. That's this one. I don't think there's actual grapefruit growing yet. What is this though? Hold on. This LIMEQUAT? Why this? Cause this one up here looks a little different, but I don't know. Cause there's something that can happen where you get a chimera, I think they call it, and it's basically like it has characteristics of both the host tree that you grafted onto and the scion wood that you grafted onto it, which would be kind of like a jackpot for me if it happens, because who knows, maybe it will be a good variety and I could try to keep it going. I don't know if you can even graft a chimera scion, or cutting I should say, or branch, however you want to call it. Let's go ahead and continue here. We got, I'm sorry, for this flame grapefruit. This one is Algerian clementine right here, but there's no fruit yet. I might have ate it already. I know that I ate some oranges this year. There was this one. I think it was Carter Navel orange, and or was it this one? My bad. This is the Carter Navel orange here. What is this? This is the Kishu, seedless Kishu, I think. Yes, seedless Kishu mandarin. Yep, that's the one. Oh, no, that's not this though. This is right on the graft union, right under it. Maybe this could potentially be. Nah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be bear's limes, but you never know. Maybe it could be a chimera. Find out when I open it, but I don't think so. Like I said, that's like a really small chance of happening. So, and I have another branch here of the same seedless Kishu mandarin, and then I got a 9-pound lemon. Imagine that. Look at the thorns on this guy. That's crazy. I've seen, apparently they have one in what do you call it, in Orlando, in Disney World. At the, what's the name of the place? I forgot what it's called. But anyway, moving on. Got Italian pink flesh lemon. As you can see here. And yeah, that was grafted probably like last year. Wow. And then look up here. Ponderosa lemon. Grafted last year in July. Or yeah, July I think. and it's already holding on to big fruit. It had more fruit earlier, but it kind of broke off the other part. It was too heavy, and yeah, which is kind of like expected because it was the first year and it still hasn't had a thick enough branch. I let it go to fruit too soon, but as you can see, it's actually doing pretty well. Hey, you know, like they say, what doesn't kill it makes it stronger, right? So we're gonna hope that it holds on to this one. Just actually, it's quite almost ready to harvest. So, and I think at that point it'll be kind of clear. But this union looks pretty solid. Back there, we also got another ponderosa lemon, another branch that I did. Same thing. Those up there, I think they're just like underripe, under pollinated bear's limes. I don't know why they come out small and weird looking like that sometimes. Apparently, it has to do with like incomplete pollination or something like that. Then we got a cocktail pumelo. We got another EUSTIS LIMEQUAT back here. Then did I say the Italian pink flesh lemon? I think I did already. Sorry. Oh, then we got variegated cara. This one right here, which is the orange, and then we got sour orange here, which I actually grafted onto as well with some more oranges. CAMPBELL, old line Valencia, and then person number 4 Valencia, and then that's just a standard sour orange that I grafted onto it. I forgot that it was a graft, and I grafted onto it, so I cut like the leaves of the sour orange, but it'll grow back because it still got a lot of bud sites. Then moving on, sorry guys, I'm just trying to remember every single one here without forgetting. And then we got sanguine. I'm not sure if I'm butchering the name here. Sanguinello or something blood orange. Sanguinello blood orange. They got one up there too, but it's not ready, obviously. Yeah. So moving on. We got Meyer lemons here, improved Meyer lemons. What else we got? Am I missing anything here? I know I got some new grafts here that are not. They look like they're taking. This one is been here for a minute already now. Chulo key lime since June. Looks good. Still green. Healthy looking. Let me zoom in here. Sorry. See if I can focus. Let me zoom in more. There you go. I'm not really showing the color too good, but I can see in person here. It looks green. Alright, moving on. We got this one's new too. CAMPBELL Old Line Valencia. Oops, sorry guys. I'm looking with my eyes, not the camera. Still looks good. That's how like the graft looks. Fresh. Alright, now I'm gonna go to the other side because I'm pretty sure I got I think I got everything on this side. I'll get back to it if anything, if I remember one that I missed. Alright, I also got this, I think it's NAGAMI kumquat, which is like the sour variety. I also got Miwa kumquat on the other side, which I'll show you in a second. I grafted this, I hope this is taking. I've been having a really hard time getting Australian red pulp finger lime to take. I've done it once actually a long time ago over there, but then like I broke it off accidentally moving some chicken coop thing that I had. Either way, moving on, let's go back outside and see the other side and see which fruits I grafted on there. And in case you're wondering what finger lime looks like, this is what the leaves will look like. Generally they'll be on the smaller side with a bunch of thorns on the branch. And yeah, still haven't had this one to flower. This one is just a classic green one, but there's a lot of other colors. Actually, I just seen yesterday on the CCPP, which stands for California Clonal Protection Program, which you're able to buy scion wood, which is basically budwood that you can use for grafting and cloning and whatever it is propagating, I should say. Yeah, so basically that's the website I usually use, and the only website I know of that you can legally buy pest and disease-free budwood for your citrus trees, which is highly regulated, especially in the state of California. as you know, or maybe you might have heard, Florida got wiped out. Basically, their whole agricultural citrus, basically, I'm sorry, their citrus agricultural economy basically got hit with a major like disaster once introduced to the Asian citrus psyllid, which basically also introduced as a vector, I should say. They introduced what they call it. It's called Huang Long Bing, or also called citrus greening disease, which is basically as of right now something that's basically incurable, but they have discovered certain citrus varieties that are tolerant of it, and so it would be ideal for rootstocks in places like Florida, where they are inundated with the pest that basically hosts the disease. So keep that in mind when purchasing your budwoods and getting graft wood. Make sure you get it from a reliable source, not only for the safety of the whole agricultural in your state and location, but also for basically just legal reasons, obviously, because that's how it was introduced to a lot of places, was due to somebody bringing budwood from somewhere that was that had the disease and the pest, and they brought it along and they grafted it onto it. So, and that's how it was introduced. I'm not sure if the pest came along, but I know that the disease did. So keep that in mind. Very important. On this side, we got some interesting things going on. As you can see up here, we got Budahan citron getting ready. It's turning yellow, probably due to the cold weather they've been having lately. Lemons and things that turn yellow tend to turn yellow because of the cold weather. And then the warmer climates, they stay green, even when ripe. So what else we got here? We got a Miwa kumquat, which is the sweet variety. This is a kumquat that is more sweeter than the sour ones that you see that are more kind of oval shaped. These are more rounder. And these are just a bunch of bear limes. The original tree that's what it was, bear lime. So obviously I let a lot of that just go. Obviously, what else we got here? Oh, I know I got another one. This one is Centennial variegated kumquat. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's still alive. It's been around. I mean, it's been grafted for a while, so it's not brown, so that's a good sign. Slow growth, but stalled, but maybe it'll grow, or maybe I have to cut some of the competing branches nearby to get it going when the season comes around. And we got pineapple sweet orange here, but nothing developing right now, unfortunately. But I have tried it; it's good. Can't really describe what it tastes like right now because it's been so long. What else we got? Then we got this is another variegated pink Eureka lemon. As you can see there, it's actually growing one. And I grafted onto the graft. Well, I ran out of space, so but it works. And then I got a Frostawari Satsuma mandarin there. And I think there's some more stuff in here, but I just not quite seeing it yet because it's a lot going on. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that's taken, at least, that I can point out. So we'll leave it at that for now, unless I find something else here to emphasize. Like, what is this over here? Looks like there's a branch here. I had no idea what that is. Oh, I'm gonna have to read, but it's just, yeah, I'll just wait. We'll leave it as a mystery, as an update, another video, for another day, huh? Alright guys, well that's pretty much most of it, I would say. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment with your feedback, or if you have any questions on how I was able to do all these things, or you know, where I learned from. I'll be more than happy to share, and we'll go from there. Have a good one, y'all. As a bonus for y'all, I'll go ahead and let you in on another pride and joy of mine, which is this pond that I made. this multi tier system, and it all has its own like job. Each section does its own thing. That, you know, obviously the plants help filter. I love more space for plants, so I took advantage of that. But it also helps filter the water, which makes it really good for the fish. And I have plenty of guppies in here. A lot of nice ones too, especially on the other side. I had all kind of stuff in here, you know. They all kind of went missing little by little. I don't know if they're just hiding really good, or like, you know, hibernating or something. I had an albino turtle. You know, the other day a raccoon came and kind of ransacked. I had some really big, nice fish in here. Unfortunately, I can't show those to you. No, well, actually, I could probably add a clip of no, but it's a different format. Yeah, but either way, I had some bigger fish in here, and they got eaten. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be the first time; it would be the second time. So that's why this time I just add a net on it, with some smaller fish. They'll grow pretty fast, and you know, the only reason I didn't cover it kind of like I did on this side is because I wanted the plants to kind of, you know, emerge. I didn't think about this, but cause I was thinking about using hardwire cloth, and I don't want to do that either, because then that's just too much work. And yeah, was not even trying to bother. But this is a lot easier to do. I think it'll get the job done, hopefully. And we'll see how it goes. Either way, other than that, it's pretty dope. I love it. Cool little clay sculpture, or whatever that is, or porcelain. I don't know what this is, but it's dope. And then I have this tree to kind of go with it, add to the vibe. It actually grows in the water too. Pretty dope. I got it from the pond store, and this is a new addition here. It's pretty dope. I added this into the system. Basically, this pumping water from this water into these, and running down, and then flowing back right into the upper pond here, so it can flow back into the central pond and continue to loop. But you can see I put like a lot of greens, lettuces, and stuff that will grow in hydroponic system. We'll see if all the seeds germinate, but for now it looks good. And this is also pretty dope. Just classic terracotta strawberry planters. Gotta love strawberries. So, but I also got this other type of planters that are good for like strawberries. But I have another one, so we'll see. Little by little, man. I'm a little obsessed with this whole gardening thing, guys. I think I have a problem, but in my opinion, it's a good problem to have. No problem for me. Got this apple tree here too. This is dope. Got a multi-grafted apple tree, but I feel like it grows really slow. And I feel like because also apples need like a certain chill amount of chill hours, which means that it needs amount of hours of below a certain temperature. I think it's like 50 or 40 or something like that, to basically set fruit properly. Yeah, so that's probably why I haven't really been getting a good harvest, or maybe it's because I had it outcompeted. Cause I have a lot of trees here. Sometimes they get a little overwhelming and maybe outcompete the other ones. So you know, this year I'm gonna try to keep it open and make sure it gets plenty of sun. So hopefully it'll grow good. Got some papayas coming in though. Look at that. Whoa. This crop looks good. The last crop was pretty small. It didn't look too good, but this actually looks great. We'll see how these turn out. I think this next crop is going to be better. A lot of times fruits, the first harvest is not as good as like the following harvests, because the roots have more access to more nutrients and basically are able to develop more complex sugars and things like that. So, well, at least that's my theory. All right.